Yo, what's good, people? We here at Fullblast Radio. Another edition, back to back, because it's playoffs, so we got to keep abreast of what's going on with football, and all other sports, obviously. Fullblast Fanatics, Queen City in the building. Salute,
What's
brother.
up? What's good? Salute Djaytiger.
Man.
Salute to everybody in the chat, the tribe.
Yeah,
Thanks for tuning in.
No doubt. Always. Thank y'all tuning in, y'all. Yeah, man. I mean, let's get right to it, man. Playoffs Saturday and playoffs Sunday. We talked, we made the predictions before the games, and then it happened, man. What the worst that can happen to Lamar Jackson happened, man. Knocked out of the game with a concussion, and his backup was just, he's a backup, so
Facts.
Bills went on to win, and like I said, I wanted the Bills to win just because it's, the only New York team in there. It's like, whatever. My team ain't in there, ain't never been in there for a while. And but I thought the Ravens would win, man, especially what happened with the Titans the week before. They shut down Henry, but I don't know, man. I mean, the Bills didn't blow them out, but their defense, they only put up a field goal, right?
Yeah. I mean, I had the Ravens too, man. I thought they were gonna make the Bills one-dimensional, man. Because the Bills don't really have a running game.
Yeah.
But they didn't need one, man. They threw 37 passes, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they only ran the ball 14 times, something like that. They didn't have a running play till the end of the first quarter, man. But they was getting the ball out of his hands quick.
Yeah. And they said that was maybe one of the differences because, Josh Allen and Lamar, they're kind of similar in with their style of where, they get out the pocket, they'll run. Josh will run. But Josh will look to throw it where, like you said, if Lamar get out pocket, he running. And he faster, but he ain't had no one really to throw it to like a top receiver. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buffalo got, they got the top dude. They got number 14.
Oh yeah, Diggs, Cole Beasley, they got playmakers, man.
Yeah.
But the Ravens, man, that pick changed the game, man. They were going in, man.
Yes.
Tied up at 10.
Yeah.
And old boy was sitting in that zone. He just didn't see him.
Yeah.
A lot of people, man, don't understand, it's a lot going on for a QB. And he simply didn't see bro in the zone, man. And he flashed in front of him and took it to the house, man.
I thought, man, Lamar was going to maybe run him down. That dude was fast, man.
Yeah.
He couldn't even catch him.
Corner came up and gave him a block. Once Lamar saw he couldn't get through that block, he was like, man, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a play of the game, man.
Yeah, that hurt him. Because, like you said, that was to tie it.
Yeah. It would have been 10-10.
Yeah. And then, that's what pissed me off because that was the second time that the center, he hiked the second or third time where he hiked the ball wrong.
Yeah.
And that caused the concussion because he ran back in the end zone, because it would have been a safety. And the way he tackled, he hit his head.
Oh, yeah.
Back, and then it was a wrap after that. I'm like, damn, man. That, it was like, I know he's feeling bad. He got to feel bad for, hiking the ball like that wrong. I don't know, a few times that he was off. And,
Yeah, a snap over the head, man, is a true sign that the center is struggling with that tackle and that 3 technique. A lot of times when you see that, the center got to make a reach block, meaning he got to snap and he got to get over to that reach block. So the snap, he rush it and go over his head, man. Anytime you see a bad snap, that D tackle, man, that's lined up on him is giving him problems. He worried about, based on what the play call is, he may have to reach to that other gap. And he's trying to get there, man.
Yeah.
But as cold as he was, that ground was so hard, man. As soon as his head bounced, he grabbed his helmet. I was like, that's
that frozen tundra. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Bills Mafia though, man. The Bills.
Hey.
I read something too. The Bills fans, man, all donated $8 a piece to Lamar's foundation, man.
Oh wow!
After the game. Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
That's dope to hear, man.
I saw that. Yeah. They was
That's
like
dope.
hoping that he all right and everything.
Yeah. See that. See, that's what about, man. It's just sports, man. Like, there's life is more to, than sports. You know what I mean? Like, you could, hate on the player, this and that, but when that game's over, bro, you go back with, you know what I mean? Sportsmanship. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That's dope. That's dope to hear. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, Darryl Felder, shout out. He was saying that it ended up being a total of $75,000 to his foundation.
Wow.
So that's what's
dope.
good.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I was saying, Ravens don't have any receivers. The best one is a tight end, Mark Andrews, and
it's doubling him.
So if you put that defense on Lamar like that, they turn one dimensional as well.
Yeah.
With what they did to the Titans, like it was like the same thing kind of happened to them. But
it's a deep receiver draft. The Ravens need to draft a receiver. When you picking up Dez Bryant and counting on him.
Yeah.
To make a difference. You need to draft a wide.
Yeah.
You need to draft a wide out. It's a deep wide out draft though. They should be able to get one even later in the round.
Yeah, you're doing what the Jets and Knicks do. Try to bring old veterans that are half slow, thinking that they're going to take you to the promised land. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Nah, it's the reason he available.
Yeah. Yeah, no disrespect to Jed, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he should throw the X up. I mean, his last times in Dallas, man, I think it was your boy Janoris Jenkins for the Giants shut him down. Was like, yo, he got two routes, man.
Oh, shit.
He got to go and he got to end. Other than that, I mean, when you see Hopkins and Thomas now, when they shaking cats at the line and running them double moves, man, you got to be able to run routes to get open, man.
Yeah. And he was dope, but he was on the Cowboys, and the Cowboys still didn't do nothing. So we know. We already know.
Father Time, man. Dan's getting up there. Father Time catch up with everybody, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So do you think the other game was that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, Stu, that bad man.
Stu, you gotta give it up.
Shout out to Stu. Come on, Stu. You gotta give it up, bro. I know what you're saying about the Browns, and I feel you because you were a Steelers fan, and you're gonna say that, but you gotta give it up, bro.
Gotta give it up.
Gotta give it up. Aaron Rodgers did what he did, And Rams defense was like, where were y'all at, man?
Yeah.
Where were y'all at? Y'all didn't show up.
Yeah. Once I saw Aaron Donald, man, was limited snaps. He was in ribs. He had a rib injury.
Yeah, I saw that too.
With a rib injury, you can't breathe, man.
Yeah.
Once he was taking snaps off, I was like, oh, they gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Devontae Adams, man, I told you, man, that cat, you can have a game plan against that cat. You can't stop him, man. Like you see what he told Jalen Ramsey? He was like, yo, man, no disrespect, but I'm just not that dude that you've been covering. I'm not like the dudes you've been shutting down.
Word. Yeah.
That one play in the end zone on goal line where they ran him in motion. And that's the same play Alabama ran, actually, in the national championship game.
Okay.
With Devontae Smith, where you put him in motion. Mostly you put him in motion to see if they in zone a man. So obviously there was a man when he went with him, but they usually stay over there and try to run like a little outright or flag route. But he sprinted back the other way. Aaron Rodgers gave him a little finger signal.
Yeah.
He came back the other way, and Jalen Ramsey got caught in all that traffic.
Yo, he was man. You saw how mad he was?
He was mad.
Woo, he was steaming.
Yeah. I know what he was arguing though. He was arguing that they should have switched it off.
Yeah.
Like, they should have switched
He
it
should immediately.
EMA should have picked him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't guard that cat, man.
Nah.
I give him his props.
Yeah. Like you said, he was jogging like he was going over there, and all of a sudden he just and he bang. Yeah. Aaron doesn't know, like off top. Wow, throw it right to him. But man. So
no doubt.
We'll see what those two teams hold up with the next two teams. We got that Browns Chiefs games was closer than I thought.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was before what's the name got knocked out the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But look, man, I know Stu said the same packaging. He said you know, it's the same Browns. It ain't the same old Browns, bro. I gotta give them their respect.
It's not.
You gotta give them their respect. You know what I'm saying?
They're getting better, no doubt.
They play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
They play. So you gotta give it to them.
Yo, the key play in that game, man, was the fumble. They were going down.
Higgins, right?
To score, yeah. Higgins, like that's a crazy play because he was like this far from scoring, and the safety hit him helmet to helmet. They didn't review that.
I know.
They reviewed to see if the fumble went out of the end zone, which I think is a stupid rule. The competition committee is thinking about revisiting that.
Yeah, they were talking about that this morning. They said, man, that's such a stupid rule, man. They get penalized for that. Like,
yeah. I mean, you fumble the ball, but it goes out of bounds. If you fumble the ball out of bounds and play, you get the ball at the spot. I mean, maybe you back them up to the 10-yard line, fumbling out of the end zone.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're fumbling at the end zone right where you're there, then it should be on the one. Like, why is it rocket science to these people? You know what I mean? Like, it's just they do that because it's a scoring thing. But for them to just get penalized and not even have the ball, like, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But that play, man, that would have changed the game completely, man, because the Browns ended up being one stop short, man. But you got to give Andy Reid credit, man.
Bro,
how many coaches on 4th and inches?
You saw I post that, right? He playing like I'm playing Madden.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that dude, I was like, I had goosebumps, bro, when I saw that shit. I said, yo, this dude know he didn't just do that. I got to give it to him, bro. Got to give it to him.
Yeah, man. And then the play, man, that little quick out to Tyreek Hill, I mean, dude.
Yeah.
You ain't going to press him because he liable to go deep on 4th and inches.
That broke the Browns' insides up, bro. They heart was
broken,
bro.
The scramble to play before that, I thought they should have came after Hitting, man, when he came in there. Like, that scramble, he almost got the first down.
Yo, it looked like he got it, though. I don't know.
His elbow was down.
Oh, it was the elbow. Okay, I wasn't looking at
the elbow was down.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for him to, you know what I mean, just, I gave it to him, man. Henny, you know what I mean? Like, that was dope, man. He came in there and he did what he had to do.
No doubt.
You know?
No doubt.
I mean, he chucked up that one in the end zone. They got intercepted.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what are you doing?
That's that
bro?
miscommunication. That miscommunication.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see Tyreek Hill and the wide receiver coach? They was joking around, but the first drive when Henny came in, Tyreek Hill ran a flag route, and Henny wasn't patient enough. And he threw it somewhere else, and he was wide open for a touchdown. So Tyreek Hill came over on the sideline, they had to punt, and he was ranting and raving, and you pushed the receiver coach, and then they went to commercial. So I saw it. I was like, yo, they got to follow up on that. And they came back and they were laughing about it. But he was telling them, like, yo, man, you got to tell this cat to wait for it.
Yeah. That was crazy. I missed that.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Darryl Felder, I feel you, man. They did review it. It was the right call to fumble. But when they reviewed it, they didn't look at helmet to helmet, though. Because he did hit him helmet to helmet. That was another thing they didn't even address. So I don't know. Maybe he's not a defenseless run at that time because he died for the goal line. But it was just a lot on that play.
Yeah. Because helmet to helmet, they always, you know what I mean? Even, like I saw it like where the helmet tapped the dude on the side, like, and they called it, flag, unsportsmanlike helmet. And it wasn't like he launched. It was just they just touched.
Yeah.
Them refs, the ticky-tack fouls, you know how they do. So, so the issue now is what's the name gonna be ready for the AFC Championship? Because you got to do that protocol, and if he ain't ready, because it's usually supposed to be 2 weeks, right? If you get a concussion.
Yeah, well, it's really about the symptoms, man. So with his injury, man, it was really weird, man. I think it was Darryl Felder we were in the chat talking about it yesterday. Like, it wasn't the normal helmet hit. He kind of got his head pulled a little bit, kind of pulled his neck.
Yeah.
And then I was concerned because when he tried to stand up, it was like,
oh yeah,
he ain't had no feeling in his leg.
None, bro. That was scary. Word up.
Yeah. So normally if it's helmet to helmet, like they look for symptoms like you sensitive to light, stuff like that. But like, I don't know, man. Like Daryl said, like if it's any way they can try him out there, he gonna play. Because,
oh yeah, you know he's like, man, I'm going out there. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chris, yeah, I'm home. Yeah, he gonna be ready. He gonna be ready. Brandon, I saw something like that too. They said it wasn't really like a concussion. It was like, because like you said, it was like the neck. So it was like, he said, like he almost was like choking or something. So but I don't know. Well, you know, we'll see what they say this week. But
the line changes. Like they got two lines. If he plays and if he doesn't play, it's that big. Like if he doesn't play, I really think the Bills can beat him if he doesn't play. Even though, you know, Andy Reid and Bieniemy geniuses now, they're gonna cook up something if he ain't got to start.
Yeah,
but, I don't know, man.
I mean, if that Browns, you know, Chiefs game was good, you know, before he got hurt. That Bills Chiefs AFC Championship game, man, I think it's gonna be better than people want what they think they're gonna be. I mean, I still think the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, but hey, I've been wrong before. You know what I mean?
We went 2-2. We got out the gates good. We was 5-1 in the first round.
Yeah.
So, you know, but it happens, man. Like I'm still kicking myself on my Saints pick because I knew it's tough to beat a team 3 times, man. Like you said, I knew better than that.
But damn, man, Breeze looked like it's like, yeah, man, this is your last game.
Yeah, it's over.
This is your last game.
He had been trending that way in the playoffs. He been throwing them picks. You know, they had some horrible calls go against him, but he had not been playing good in the playoffs.
He ain't been, he ain't really been like since he came back. He ain't really been like the Breeze we know. You know what I mean? And not one pass to your top dude? What's up with that?
Man, it's been a horrible year for Mike Thomas, for him, man.
Huh?
It's been a horrible year for Mike Thomas. He's been in and out of lineup. They ain't been able to get no rhythm going, man.
Because you know people had him in there. I didn't pick him. And bro, you know they are tight. Like, are you kidding me? Like, not one ball thrown to him, man. That was, I don't know, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. Then you throw Winston in there to do that trick play to Smith. I was like, yo, what's going on? Because ain't nobody put Winston on their team. I'm sorry. If someone put that in there, that means they got the inside scoop. They cheat. There ain't no way someone put James Winston in their fantasy kings.
They got Adam Schefter on speed dial or something.
For real.
He ain't getting the insiders.
Yeah, that was wild. But yeah, man, Brady, man, like, I had Ed Santos in the chat before it even started because, you know, he a Patriots fan. So he was already in here early talking about Brady. I'm like, bro, no comment. Like, but, hey, man. Yeah, there you go. Hey, man. What can I say, man? What can I say about Brady? We'll see. We'll see if he wins it in Lambeau Field next week against Rodgers. I mean, that defense, you know, do what they did. It's going, you know, I'm sure they're going to game plan for Aaron Rodgers. They know what he can do. So, I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I'm still picking Packers and Chiefs in the Super Bowl, though. I'm sticking with it. You
sticking with that?
Yeah, I'm staying with it.
So, man, I'm conflicted, man. If Mahomes doesn't play, I don't.
Yeah, well, that's going to change.
I don't think the Chiefs will win, man. I don't know, man. I definitely have the Packers. The Packers never lost the NFC Championship in Green Bay, ever.
Yeah.
In the history of NFL football, man. And like the Bucs defense, really, you know, has been balling lately. That was a physical football game, man. That Saints Bucks game.
The Saints get
They was bringing it, man.
And there was no tricks and nothing. They were just balling. Like they were just, you know what I mean? And,
yeah. Another thing too, the Bucks when they lost to the Saints, they didn't have Devin White, that linebacker, 45.
Yes.
Oh,
right.
He was wreaking havoc.
See
he
him,
was covering
man.
Camaro. He was covering Camaro out the backfield. Like, dude, he's a difference maker.
And then he caught that interception, and then
stiff arm, buddy.
What? You like, get out of here! I was like, they like punking him, man.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, this ain't going good at all.
Yeah, Devin White, he a beast.
You can just tell, like, I'm starting to see that, like, I guess because I'm talking about it now with sports because we're doing the show and watching the games, the feel of the game, man. It's like you just feel it when it's not going right for the team. You know, it's like they're not gonna win. Like when remember the Super Bowl in MetLife with the with Peyton with the Broncos and the Seahawks. Yeah, that first hike, just what happened with the Steelers when they hiked the ball and went over his head for safety. From there, it was just like there's something that wasn't right. And when that happened, it was just all downhill from the Broncos. And I left the Super Bowl party in the third quarter. It was like, babe, let's go home. Like this is they ain't coming back. This is a blah. Like these games when they're playing like that, the feel of the game, man, when it don't seem right for that team, you just know it ain't their day.
This ain't their day. Yeah. The Legion of Boom was trio back then.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, they was, man. They were all over.
Yo, Ed Santos put this in the chat. He had this in there earlier. Brady has the same amount of NFC Championship appearance since '97 as the Cowboys. 1. That's a crazy stat, yo.
Yo. Hey. Yo. At least the Jets have 2 AFC championships. Word. So, yeah, Cowboys always get the brunt of jokes. Sorry, Cowboys fans, if y'all in the chat, but y'all always get the.
Shout out to Yoshi in the chat from Tokyo. Shout out. What's good, Yoshi?
Yeah, shout out to Japan, man. That's dope.
No doubt.
That's
no
dope.
doubt.
So yeah, man. You know these 2 games. It's gonna come down, like you said, if Mahomes ain't playing, which, like I said, he's gonna play. I think he's gonna play. You know, I still got that Super Bowl matchup. But you know,
so you going Chiefs Packers? So I'm definitely man, dude. If Brady wins another Super Bowl going to Tampa, and the Super Bowl
first
is in
year,
Tampa, this dude's legacy, man, you won't really be able to say anything because the argument is him and Belichick with a combination. He does it without him, like.
Yeah,
that's gonna be kind of a wrap.
I think he already proved that. I know it was only 1 year, but his age and then doing it without Belichick. Yeah. As much as I hate that dude, bro, like he's the GOAT, man. And for him to do it, is there any other sports where a superstar went to another team and they won the championship that year? LeBron didn't do it. When he went to the Heat,
not right off the bat, yeah.
He didn't do it with the Lakers.
Well, the only person I can think of, man, is like Charles Haley and Deion Sanders. At one point, those 2 players were the tipping point. Like the Niners couldn't beat Dallas, until Deion went to San Francisco.
So it was that year he went, then that's when
94,
they won the Super Bowl. Yeah,
94. Okay. And then he went to Dallas. And Dallas won the next year.
Yeah, you're right.
And then like Charles Haley too, man. Charles Haley the same way. The Niners gave up on him, and Jimmy Wink got him, and then Dallas won.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those are 2 players, man, that are they tip the scales at that point.
Defense dominating. Yeah. I guess I was thinking of like. You always think of like an offense player because, they get the flash, they get the count. But shoot, Deion was flash too. So I got to give it to him then. So shoot, if you could say anybody, then Deion, he's that dude then that did that.
Yeah, prime. Yeah, and he played in the World Series. Don't forget about that,
bro. That's what I'm saying, man. These dudes on
prime, man.
You know what I'm saying? For these dudes to be these super athletes, him, Bo Jackson, like to be dominant in both sports is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
There's another cat that played for the Falcons people forget about, Brian Jordan, that played for the Braves and the Falcons.
Brian Jordan?
He was number 40. He played safety for the Falcons.
Okay.
He played with Deion, and he played baseball. Brian Jordan was that dude too, man.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Brian Jordan. Word. Ed Santos said Chris Long.
Oh, yeah. The Eagles. He played with the Eagles, and then he was with the Patriots before that. What two teams did Chris Long play for, Ed? I know he won with the passing Eagles. Yeah,
back to back. Yeah.
Passing Eagles. Yeah, he was that difference maker on that D-line like that too. That's Howie Long's son. Word.
Yeah. Yeah, Darryl, I feel you on that because I was on that train too. Believe me, I still am. But I'm just recognizing what he's doing now. He said he got caught, got swept under the rug. He knew about the footballs being inflated, and the spying. Yeah, man. Plus, he lost to Eli 2 times, 0-2.
True.
The Super Bowl to the Giants. So.
Yeah, I mean all of that. But when you look at the numbers, man, when that dude put on all his rings, man. The rings don't say nothing about none of that. You know, you're going to always be able to say that. That's true. Like, to be honest with you, the only Super Bowl they won without controversy was when they beat the Eagles, when McNabb was throwing up in the huddle and T.O. float on a broke leg. The rest of them, it's something shady with it.
Yeah. Or it was by a field goal that, like, the kicker won it for him.
Yeah, but like even that, like, they take the Rams practice. Like Marshall Faulk said it. We came out on the first play, and they was calling out which hole I was going in.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just so much controversy with all of them, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Darryl said Brian Jordan played at University of Richmond. He hit me on a crossing route, gave me a concussion.
No doubt. Hey, Brian Jordan was legit. Shout out there, brother. Brian Jordan was no joke. People forget about that, man. It ain't easy, man, to be, really good in 2 sports. I ain't talking about just a token dude that you sign tickets.
He was official.
He could play. Yeah.
Yeah. What about the Falcons? Yeah. The pass was down 25 in the third quarter. I blame that on the Falcons. I don't blame that on the Pat. I was more mad at the Falcons for choking and giving up that Super Bowl. Y'all gonna not run the ball and be throwing it. Like, come on, man. I was so pissed. They said that the strip clubs down here in Atlanta was quiet as a church mouse. They ain't make no money. They was sick behind that Super Bowl, and they ain't never recovered since.
Crazy. No, they definitely got
you was watching it, right? I was sitting there watching it on the phone like, what
Run the ball. Run the ball. What? I told you, they ran the analytics on it. When they got up 28-3, if they would have just ran a running play, every time they got the ball and punted, even without getting first downs with that clock running, they simply wouldn't have enough time to come back.
Wow.
28-3 in the third quarter.
So they would have not scored and just ran the ball and punted every possession. The Pats wouldn't have had enough time to make the comeback.
There's no way they would have had enough time.
Because they had the clock on their side. Yeah.
The clock would have been running.
Stupid. Yo, that is a hilarious stat.
Just run the ball. 3 straight times. Clock running.
Yeah.
And not even saying you're going to mess around and catch a first down, running the ball, pop a run, and get a first down. It really would have been.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Them Falcons, bro. I tell you, that they ain't never come from that since, man. I was mad as hell, and I wasn't even found. I was like, you gotta be shitting me, bro. Word.
Live J5 said the Carolina win against the Panthers might have been legit. Yeah, the Panthers were stupid for going for 2. They started chasing points too early. If you remember that game, when the Patriots beat the Carolina Panthers, when they had Steve Smith and Jake Delhomme.
I forgot. Remind me what happened on that play.
So the Patriots got up, and then when the Panthers scored touchdowns, they started going for 2. They started going for 2 early. And at the end of the game, they ended up losing by 3. But if they kicked the field goal, the extra point on the 3 touchdowns they scored, they would have won.
They tried a 2-point conversion on 3 touchdowns, bro.
I think it was 3. They kept chasing points.
Oh man.
They kept chasing points, man.
That's just stupid coaching right there.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, I don't really remember a cheating controversy on that game, but maybe it was just bad management by the Panthers.
Yeah.
So maybe the Eagles and the Carolina game was probably clean. I give you that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know, Ed, but it's regardless. I know, like you said, you're getting respect. He got the rings. He won it, and everyone was taping, but they got caught. But they got caught. But
exactly.
That cloud's always gonna be over that. Well, what if? Because I think he did this. I think he did that. The other Super Bowl that they were in, that I was sick behind, and I know every anti-Patriot fan and every Seahawk fan was sick about when he called that play with Marshawn Lynch beast mode on the 1 yard line.
Beast mode, 1 yard.
Sick. I saw YouTube videos after that, people breaking their TVs.
Yeah, man.
Crying.
Yeah.
Bro, that was one of the worst in Super Bowl history. One of the dumbest play calls I've ever seen, man.
You ain't kidding, man. Like beast mode, man, he run through people's face, man. Like how you don't get that guy the ball?
Why do you think the Seahawks were fighting the Patriots? Like, because they were mad. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, they weren't mad then. They were mad at, like, what just transpired. And, you get that shit built inside of you that, you know what I mean? They were so upset. They just started fighting the Patriots at the end of the game.
It's crazy.
That was sick, man.
But like, I do have to give Malcolm Butler credit though, man. He jumped that wide receiver screen, man.
He said when he saw it, he was like, they're not gonna do that, are they? Like in his mind, it was like, oh shoot, like they're gonna run this play? Are you serious? And
he was in his film study, man. He knew at the formation. I mean, that would have been even better if they would have ran Marshawn out of that formation. Like that formation, they had run that wide receiver screen, that little quick screen off of man.
Yeah.
He jumped it though, man. I mean, he timed it perfect.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Live J, Peacock, he outsmarted himself. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was wild, man. That was woof.
Yeah, man.
And this dude, we was at a Super Bowl party, right? There's this dude I know, man, cool dude and shit, right? So he a Jets fan, right? And a whole bunch of us watching the game, watching that Super Bowl, right? That shit happened. Everyone was in shock because everyone there was Giants fans, Jets fans, there was the Steelers fans. So, all the Giants fans were going for the Seahawks because they can't stand Brady. When that happened, this dude goes upstairs, takes off his jersey. He got a Tom Brady jersey underneath his shirt. Talking about, yeah, Brady. Yo, we looked at this dude like, yo, are you serious right now? Yo, he do this every time. He'll wear the jersey of the other team, and if they win, he'll take the shirt off and be like, yeah, I was with him the whole time. Like, yo, we love you, man. You get beat up in this party, bro. And that was the first time I seen him do that. And my lady said, he does that all the time. He's done that since we were like young.
Wow. He always gonna be right.
Yeah, man. I was like, but I was more mad about it because I'm like, I'm a Jets fan. You gonna do that, bro? I was sick. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Never forget that day, man. Those are them games you never forget.
True.
Word.
True.
True. Yeah, man. So, like I said, we wanted to touch on real quick. I know since we're talking about football and the Houston Texans, we still have a problem.
Major problem.
Like I said, it started with the Astros cheating, blatantly cheating. They got an asterisk on that. Well, no, they took that away. Didn't they take it away, or was it an asterisk?
It's like an asterisk, like MLB. Yeah, MLB they're gonna leave them the champs, man. Like they're not gonna officially ban it, but like they caught a break with COVID. Because the fans,
they was ready.
Fans get back in there,
rabid. My Yankee fans,
everywhere they go.
Yeah, because we lost twice to them in the championship. Yeah. And it was like they were probably using it then. And we got some of the arrogant Bronx fans in New York. Bro, we was ready.
Yeah.
We was ready. Yeah. So they looked down on COVID. But then so from that, obviously the Harden, he just quit on the team. So they gonna he's looking out on that too, because ain't no crowd when they go play. The Nets go play in Houston. So but I'm sure they were like, damn, like, you just kind of gave up. But then with Deshaun Watson, though, bro, they just did him dirty. You know what I mean?
They really did, man.
That organization, and like, I won't be shocked if he's like, I heard that they said from his agent, he's not even taking their calls. So, you know what I'm wishing for, bro. You know what they saying. You know what they putting in the universe, right?
Yeah, I know.
Where my hat?
The Jets.
Yeah. Word. Come on.
Yeah. But that's just dirty management, man. When you get this dude $114 million, he's your franchise quarterback, and you tell him you're going to be involved in GM and coaching decisions, and he find out on the ticker, and then you don't bring in the enemy, and now that the media gets on you, you want to bring in the enemy for an interview. Like,
and now, if I was me, I'd be like, I ain't going to that. Y'all all over the place.
Yeah.
So they might have lost a coach behind that. A great coach behind the stupid decision.
It's a toxic situation, man, But, it's a lot of good trade rumors out there, like the Dolphins wanted to package 2 instant picks. He likes the Dolphins ownership. They got a minority head coach and a minority GM. And then of course Dallas. There's been some rumors about Dallas, which I don't really see happening. Only way that's a possibility is because he ain't paid Dak yet.
I don't want that to happen.
Panthers, and then the Panthers were also in the discussion I heard too. So
what about the Steelers? Crazy, Dallas said he's high on the Steelers. That would be a good look. I ain't gonna lie. That would be a good look.
To pick up what being left.
I wouldn't want to root for him when he was with the Cowboys, because I don't root for the Cowboys. But I'd be mad because I would want to root for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Cam with the Patriots. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't dislike Cam. I kind of like Cam. I wanted him to kind of make it. You know what I mean? I think some of the times he got a bad rap. Some of the times it was his fault. Especially what he did in the Super Bowl, how he just acted like a little spoiled brat. You know what I mean? When he lost. You know what I mean? But I kind of wanted him to win, to succeed, But he was with the AFC East, so that was hard.
Yeah. Well, here in the Queen City, man, Cam, it was a love-hate relationship, man. Dude, he did mad stuff in the community, man.
Yeah.
All of the Title I schools, man, he donated money. He gave West Charlotte High School a new football field, synthetic turf. That's dope. Yo, man. He would come out of the McCormick's and Smith's and stuff downtown with takeout and just give it to homeless people, like, on the regular. Like, he was like,
there was no one thing for a photo op. Like, he did it genuinely.
They never reported all the good stuff Cam did in the QC, man. Yeah. But it was because he knew how to celebrate, but he didn't know how to accept losing, man. When you the first one to dab, and when you score and handing out footballs, when you lose, you don't even want to do an interview. Like, it's gonna rub people the wrong
you come
way,
off as like, you celebrating and with the Superman this and that, but then when you lose, you can't take the criticism. You gotta, take the criticism as much as you celebrate. And that's what they were saying about just really quick, take it back to Baker Mayfield. He was like that, running his mouth, this and that, and that's why that bullseye was on him. Stephen A was like, you in more commercials than wins. Like, you know what I mean? And then he was like, you know what? He kind of shut up. He was like, you know what? They have a job to do. I got a job to do. And he, for the most part, he went out there and, kind of shut up and played. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wasn't dominant or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But he kind of, what I mean? So that's why I kind of gave him that respect. He kind of shut up, yapping off his mouth.
he matured. I think,
Yeah.
Cam is getting some of that. He's maturing a little bit. I thought it was kind of dirty how, he was out there for $1 million, and you got these backups, retread quarterbacks that keep getting all this money.
Yeah, that was just that wasn't.
But he had an injury, so they justified it like that. But quick on Baker Mayfield, y'all check this out. So you tell me if it was an African American quarterback that did what he did in college. You ever seen the video of him when he was drunk one night in college and in Oklahoma, and the cops approached him? He was walking. He took off running from them, and they tackled him and took him to jail one night. You ever seen that?
Nah. Was that Baker or was that the other dude? Remember?
No, it was Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
It was Baker Mayfield.
You know who you think I'm thinking about, right? The other dude. He was a bust. He was a drunk. But he thought it was all about Johnny Manziel.
Oh yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
He had
money. He had money like that though. That's why he was already out like that. But man, Baker Mayfield ran from the police, man. They tackled him, took him to jail and everything, and it kind of just blew over. Like you see Cam, they still on Cam for saying he stole some laptops when he was at Florida.
I know, bro. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I know. Yeah. When you do it, we try to hang it over the head, but it's like, he made a mistake. He was in college.
Yeah,
that's what
he got mad endorsements. I don't know, man. I don't know if
so. It's like what he did was what they do in college, but if other people do the same thing, what they do in college, it's he a criminal.
Yeah.
So I know the double standard. Believe me.
Yeah. And just to watch the video, just the fact that they tackled him though, rather than shooting him in the back.
Oh yeah, they said the cop messed him up though when he tackled him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did. You gotta check it. You get a chance, check it out. Oh yeah, they put it to him.
Get your drunk ass over here. That's funny. But
somebody put in the chat, Winston and them crab legs. Yeah, they grilled him bad on stealing them crab legs.
Oh yeah.
He had a hookup at the grocery store, and somebody at the front didn't know about it. That's what it was. That ain't the first time he walked in there and walked out with some crab legs.
That's what it was. Okay, so he had a hookup. Yeah. Man. So I mean, and shoot, that kind of goes into when I was about to bring up HBCUs. With colleges, you got the people in there that giving them favors. And they get suspended, with the HBCUs though, someone brought up the point of, colleges, man, you spending all this money. Right? They brought up a point saying that, with the reparations talk and everything, with the historically black colleges, why not give the black students free tuition? Because it's we got the historically black colleges, trying to represent, for black people in this country. But then yet, if they're still paying these high tuitions, getting these loans, they're going to still be in debt when they get out and have a degree that are they going to use to get out of the debt. So they're like, why not give black students, as part of reparations, free college tuition? And I was like, that's kind of a good point. Because, it's about, HB2 about, helping the black brothers and sisters, get that mind state of, you can come here and succeed. But if you're still coming there and failing because you got student debt, just like if you go to other colleges, then it's like, damn, what's the point if you're not going to help? So they brought up that point about, the reparations, that could be a thing to have them have free tuition. What do you think about that?
I think that's a dope idea, man. I think with everything that's going on with social injustice, there's a lot of money coming in to HBCUs. The whole shift in the country after the George Floyd thing, everybody comes out with a statement saying, they understand what we've been trying to say and they want to help. And some people wrote a check. But it's about us controlling and earmarking where that money goes.
Yeah.
Just like I was telling you, the Amazon CEO Bezos, his ex-wife,
Yeah.
donated billions of dollars to HBCUs.
Yo.
So like, that's fine, but like, how do we earmark what each school needs?
Yeah.
Like John C. Smith is a HBCU here in Charlotte, but it's a private school and it's not a state-supported school. Tuition is high. Like, they would benefit from money coming in to dole out for scholarships,
No doubt.
for tuition,
Yeah.
for students that want to go there.
No doubt.
You know, so I think that's a great idea. I just think anytime people are donating money, man, it's like, how do you earmark where it's supposed to go to help that particular university? To be honest with you, a lot of the HBCUs need facility upgrades, man. They need facility upgrades, especially a lot of the smaller ones, to attract students to want to come there.
Yeah.
You know, if you've been on Winston campus lately, dude, they got apartments. Have you been on campus lately? Oh man,
bro, I ain't been back since 1990, so I can imagine what it look like now.
Oh man. You know, it's all state of the art now.
Wow.
You know, on campus apartments, like, you know, the cafeteria is like immense. It's a real student union. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, I mean, you know, every school doesn't need that. You have some schools that already have kind of, you know, upgraded their facilities and amenities and stuff on the campus. But like, you gotta really be able to earmark it the right way. But that's a great idea, man.
Yeah.
You know, to have a tuition fund, and not just for scholarships, not just for kids that are knocking out of the park in high school, you know, that could get a scholarship academically to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that cat that's got that 2.5 that getting in school might save his life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And going into debt to do it might not be, you know, the best thing for him.
Yep.
You know.
That could change his life too. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No
And
doubt.
like you said, the money, you know, got to make sure it's distributed the right way. And also, that type of money, you know, it leads to people trying to use it for other than what's supposed to be used for. I remember they were talking about how the Facebook, what's the dude's name, Zuckerberg, gave $150 million to Booker for the Newark school system, and that money disappeared. You know what I mean? It's like just foul people, bro. Like, it's supposed to be going to something good, but you got people that they don't care if the students fail as long as they line my pockets. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, that was a shame. So it's like you said, you got to make sure the money's being going to where it's supposed to.
Yeah. So I was reading on The Rock. You know, The Rock went to the U. I know that's not an HBCU, but this is a good example of what I'm talking about. And like, a lot of the former players that played for Miami wanted to donate money back, because even in the 80s and 90s when they were dominating, their facilities weren't always up to par. Like, their weight room was just like, they took pride in having like a regular weight room. You know, we come in here and do work. We don't have all of these TVs and the lockers and all of that. But that's what the kids want now. So they did a new locker room, but like all of the players, they send an accountant to the school to follow the money, to make sure our money goes where it's supposed to be. And like in the meeting rooms, all of the meeting rooms are named after the former players. Like the locker room is named after The Rock.
Okay.
And then like you got like the Andre Johnson receivers room, and you might have the Ray Lewis linebackers room. Like
that's dope.
They made sure their money, they can see their money when they go back and look. You know. So anybody donate money, you know, you might want to. It's worth it hiring somebody to keep the books on that, man. To see that through.
Because it will taint someone that, you know, that sees that and like, oh man, I can, you know, and then all of a sudden, criminal charges being brought against the school of, you know, violations and school giving up championships and all that, you know. So you do all of that for them, and they, like they did the 5-5, they ban you from coming on the campus and pull your banners down and all that. That's the main reason we got to push, man. You know, going to HBCUs. So
So last time we talked about having an HBCU segment. I got
Nice.
I got a nugget for us. I got a nugget, then I got a list that I made. I want to share.
Okay.
But the first nugget I want to share is shout out to Howard University's chess team, yo.
Okay.
They just won the Pan American Intercollegiate Championship online.
Oh, shoot.
Howard University chess team. They won't say this on ESPN.
Yeah.
Dude, they beat Yale, Princeton, Rutgers, and the defending champ was like Webster University. 4-man chess team at Howard won the championship. So shout out to HU, man, the real HU. I know Linwood is usually in the chat. Is a Howard U 95 grad. Shout out.
Yeah, he be saying that.
Put that out there, yo.
That's dope.
So the other thing I did was I put together a list. So like it's MLK Day, right? So and it's football season, and I put together my top 10 list of HBCU players that played in the NFL.
Okay, can you give me 1 second?
No doubt.
Nature calling. I'll be right back.
No doubt. Let me check the chat. Gary Johnson, facts. Miami football stadium was deteriorating to the point they had to demolish it. The Orange Bowl. I've been to games in the Orange Bowl, man. It was a dump, but it created an environment like no other. The record still stands. 58 straight home game wins. 58 straight. Haven't been broken. 58 straight. But yeah, it was a dump. You go to the bathroom, water up to your ankles. And they tore it down and they turned it into the Marlins Stadium, which is a joke. And Miami really hadn't had that same home field advantage since then. That's a fact. Oregon and LSU facilities off the chain. Chris Harris, facts. That's the main carrot, one of the main carrots that they dangle to attract those 4 stars and 5 stars. That's why I was saying, like, part of HBCUs making a come up is going to have to be upgrade facilities. It's going to be upgrade facilities, no doubt. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Salute Cooks. What's up? Good to see Cooks. Ed Santos, you started trying to name people on my list. You got to wait and see. But Doug Williams, no doubt. QB and Graham, first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl for the Washington Redskins. They wasn't a football team back then. Facts. Let's see. Shout out Big House Productions. New to the chat. What's up? Cam Arm is hot garbage now. Anything over 10 yards, he may be out there skipping rocks. You can't argue with that, man. He was struggling. He's struggling, man. That coupled with not having really good receivers didn't really help. But I don't know. We'll see. If somebody picks him up. Chris Harris, Stalwart. I see Walter Payton. Okay, that's what's up. Remember, this is my list. I just put together my top 10, and I got some honorable mentions too. So, everybody got their own list, but we definitely already got some. Yeah, bet. I was just reading stuff in the chat while you were gone. I didn't do the list yet. People that's shouting out people that they have on their list.
Oh, okay.
All right, so my list. So, it's all Hall of Famers too, man. Like, it's over 30 Hall of Famers from HBCU. So that simply tells you that, like, you can be the best coming from HBCU.
Right.
But starting number 10 on my list is Jackie Slater, O-lineman from Jackson State.
Okay.
He played for the LA Rams. He was also a teammate of Walter Payton at Jackson State. where Deion Primetime Sanders is the coach right now. He paved the way for Eric Dickerson in that 2,000-yard season for the Rams.
Oh, wow.
Jackie Slater, one of the best that ever did it.
Dope.
On the O-line.
Salute.
Number 9, I got Shannon Sharp. You might know him from being on Undisputed. But, dude.
One of the biggest
Savannah
LeBron lovers
State.
ever.
He is. Savannah State tight end, Hall of Fame tight end, Broncos, Ravens, absolute beast.
No doubt. Salute.
Interesting, his brother took the path to a PWI. He went to South Carolina.
Okay.
He was also a beast, but he had that neck injury. It kind of cut his career short, Sterling Sharp. Coming in at number 8, I got Michael Strahan.
Okay.
Defensive end, Texas Southern, single season sack record leader. Even if you want to question that last sack.
He said. Shout out to Brett Favre.
Yeah, I got him at 8. Dude was an absolute beast. Man, he took John Runyon one time and he used to do Reggie White's little move where he use your weight against you and just throw you to the ground. Beast. Number 7, I got checking in Richard Dent, defensive end.
Oh, shoot.
Tennessee State.
Okay.
Cornerstone of the 85 Bears defense. Arguably the best defense ever.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Coming in at 6, I got Art Shell, offensive lineman, Maryland Eastern Shore. Very little known HBCU that's up north.
Maryland Eastern Shore.
Maryland Eastern Shore. Used to be called Maryland State. It's now Maryland Eastern Shore.
Okay.
But he's a Hall of Fame old lineman, but he was also the first African American head coach when he took over for the Raiders. Art Shell. Shout out to Art Shell.
Salute. Big salute.
Coming in at 5, I got Willie Lanier. Morgan State defensive lineman. He played at Kansas City. Dude, he was so vicious on the D-line. He had to wear a specially padded helmet. He was hurting cats to the point where he had a special pad on his helmet. He had that crazy looking face mask, man. Check him out, man.
No.
Look up Willie Lanier. He was on that Super Bowl, in the first Super Bowl.
Wow.
When Kansas City and Green Bay played. Willie Lanier.
Oh, Kansas City and Green Bay.
No doubt. All right, so somebody cooks. You read my mind. So I got a tie at 4. I got 4A and 4B.
Okay.
4A, I got Steve Air McNair.
No doubt.
Alcorn State. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. Yeah, man.
Air McNair, man.
That was tragic.
Rest in peace.
Man.
Very tragic, man.
Word.
Very tragic. QB for the Titans, MVP of the league in 2003. Dude, he brought cameras to HBCUs at Alcorn State. If you remember that year, he was in the running for the Heisman. People had no idea about Alcorn State. And they showed that little grainy video of him throwing for 600, 700 yards in the game. They put him on the map. 4B, Doug Williams. Ian Santos had him already shouted him out. Yo, man, Grambling, the great play for the great Eddie Robinson, one of the greatest football minds on the face of the earth. Coach Eddie Robinson, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Doug. Tampa, toured in Tampa forever. Was on that defeated Tampa team with them creamsicle uniforms.
Yeah. Creamsicles.
Only time I ever rooted for the Redskins was when they beat the Broncos in the Super Bowl. First black quarterback.
Yes,
Flavor Flav and Chuck was like, "We got a black quarterback. So get back."
Set back. Word.
So I got Doug at 4B.
That's dope.
Number 3, checking in, Mel Blunt, Southern University student. I know you know about Mel Blunt, DB, headhunter for the Steelers on all 4 championships back in the day. Absolute beast. Defensive Player of the Year in 1975. Mel Blount, yo. Southern University in New Orleans. Common went to Southern for a couple of semesters. Tiger.
Okay.
Coming in at 3B, I had a tie for 3-2, 3A and 3B. Coming in at 3B, Deacon Jones.
Deacon Jones. I see Gary
Deacon
said.
Jones. Defensive lineman, Mississippi Valley State and South Carolina State. He went to 2 HBCUs.
Straight beast.
Invented the sack. Invented the term sack. They didn't keep sacks called the sack until Deacon Jones. And they asked him, that's like, what is it like when you tackle the quarterback for a loss? He's like, I just like to take him and put him in a sack and just beat the sack with a bunch of bats.
Damn. Man, if he was in this NFL, they'd be like, "Oh, no, sir, we can't have you play. No, you're too violent."
Deacon Jones, man. Deacon Jones had them bloodshot eyes, man. Dude, absolute beast. Absolute beast. Invented the sack.
I'm calling out of work that day. Ain't blocking that dude. Shit.
All right, so anybody in the chat should know it should be 2 people left. It shouldn't be hard. People argue about 1 and 2. They're interchangeable. But for me, I got number 2 at Sweetness, Walter Payton.
Walter Payton.
Jackson State running back. Hall of Fame, retired as an all-time leading rusher. One of the most soft-spoken warriors on the football field you'll ever see. Could catch, block, run, inside the tackles, outside the tackles, you name it. He started the hurdling people. He was hurdling people before you see, these cats doing it now.
Yeah, man. I remember seeing him announcing when he was sick with his son. Whew.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw that when he announced that. Man, that was rough. Watch that.
Yeah, that was rough.
Word.
That was rough. Yeah, his son played for Miami. Yeah. Jared Payton. Played running back for Miami.
Rest in peace to the legend, man.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. So by now, one got to be the GOAT, Jerry Rice, man. Jerry Rice. Mississippi Valley State. Yo, Hall of Fame, all-time reception yards leader. Like, he put the record out there so far. I don't think anybody is going to ever catch him. Yeah. Ever.
That dude, man. Ever. You talking about an alien. He ain't human. He ain't human. Nah.
The gold standard, man. Like, he ran like a gazelle, route running, hands, speed. And he was one of the first cats that didn't run a fast 40. He had that fast as I need to be speed.
Yeah.
I'm faster than the dude chasing me. That's what I am.
Word.
Yeah, so that's my list, yo. So y'all give me some feedback on my list. I know it's a lot of people. I got a little honorable mention here. I just kind of go through it. Some of them are also Hall of Famers. They're like on my honorable mention. You got Donnie Shell, played for the Steelers from South Carolina State. Harold Carmichael, big tall receiver, played for the Eagles.
Okay.
Out of Southern. John Starworth, other receiver for the Steelers.
John Starworth.
During that Super Bowl era. Alabama A&M. Charlie Joyner, wide receiver from Grambling. Played for the Chargers, caught all those touchdowns from Dan Fouts. So shout out to all my Winston peeps that played in the league too.
No doubt.
Timmy Newsom, Rondé Gasson, Donald Franks, Nancy Digpen, Donald Evans. We got a gang of cats. Elvin Bethea from A&T, from our Aggies out here. Elvin Bethea.
Shout out to the Aggies. Word up.
No doubt. But that's my list, yo. So I'm gonna hit you with another list, probably on the NBA next set.
Okay, I like that list, bro. Word up. That was dope. Word up.
Word.
You remember Reggie White, man? That dude was so dominating too.
Yes.
Yeah. What? Yes. How did he lose his life? I forgot. He got sick,
Didn't he die in his sleep? That
I think so. Was that apnea?
Sleep apnea, something like that.
So I think it was that.
Yeah. The Minister of Defense.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was unblockable too.
Cooks, I'm glad you said that. I wanted to bring that up before we get in the show. I didn't watch it yet, and I plan to watch it. I might even watch it tonight. I ain't gonna lie. The Tiger Woods documentary, on HBO.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I got it. I got it on the DVR. I'm gonna get to it. I've been reading a little bit about it. I heard it's really good.
It looks good.
I heard it.
It
Yeah.
really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm planning on watching.
Definitely.
That.
Definitely, I'm gonna watch that.
All right. That's what's up, man. So, yeah, I mean, I really don't have any NBA news other than that, Harden scored a triple-double in his first game. Him and Kevin Durant playing like they played before. I don't know. I honestly think, I don't know, they're saying, if Kyrie come back, they're going to even be crazier. I don't know. I think it has to be one or the other. I think all three of them, I don't know if they'll mesh, man. That's just the feeling I get. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't either, man. I didn't think they needed to do it if they were going to have Kyrie. But if Kyrie is not, if they really know that, like, he's not coming back, that's the two that can work together.
Oh, yeah.
Because Harden is ball dominant and Durant is not. But Kyrie is ball dominant. Like, I don't see a big three where two of the big three are ball dominant. Like, you got 24 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got 24 seconds. So I don't know, man. I mean, dude can get a triple-double out of his sleep, man. He's an incredible scorer. Yeah. He really is, man. He's not even in shape yet.
I know.
And he came out there and did that, So that's not a question. The question is, can you win a championship with his style of play, especially when he goes on those cold streaks, like when the Rockets missed 27 straight threes against the Warriors in the playoffs. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, he's proven that he hasn't done it yet. He hasn't won it yet. So
yeah.
Like I said, man, they went back and said, oh, it wasn't due to the fact that Kyrie's, that's why we got Harden, which I don't believe is true. I believe they did that because they know Kyrie's a damn head case. I'm sorry. Something. And I just think that they did that as a safety net because they don't know what's going to happen with Kyrie. So it's like, yo, this dude is open. We might as well try to get him.
Yeah.
I mean, Harden could have went to some other teams, you know, but I know, KD, him and KD is still close. Mm-hmm. And it was probably an odd deal for him. Yo, they're already a good team. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad if he came to the Knicks, but,
One thing that was dirty, they blocked him from going to the Sixers because, Daryl Morey was the GM that left Houston, and he loves Harden. He wanted to bring him to Philly, and Houston was like, they were so mad at him, they were like, nah, we ain't fooling with you.
Yeah, that was some politics and bullshit.
Yeah. I think the best fit really would have been in Philly, because Ben Simmons can't shoot. He's gonna look to set him up.
Yeah.
And then if you got Embiid in the post, if you ever had to double, they got shooters. They picked up Seth Curry. Mm-hmm. I thought Philly would have been the best fit for him.
Yeah.
But one thing that's consistent about Harden and Tiger, he gets to the free throw line, man. He gets to the free throw line. He leads the league. He's led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The last 4 years, at least.
Yeah. It's
crazy. He get to the line, he drive and do that, put his arm up under you like that, make him foul.
I know. Yeah, you hit that arm. They calling it whistle.
Yeah, he gets to the free throw line, man. So, I mean, and maybe if he changes his game in the playoffs when his jumper's not hitting and drive to the basket, get to the free throw line. But, like, when he cold, he'll just keep shooting.
I know. Yeah. Like, bro, kick it out, bro. Your hand ain't hot. You got to get to the hot play. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. Like you should say in the gym when you open.
Oh, word. Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, I used to watch basketball a lot. I guess I don't. I think it could be because of so many games, and then I've gotten busy with doing what I'm doing with the music. Like football, I can always make time for because it's that one day. You know, I mean, even though they have a Monday game, they have a Thursday game, but if it usually sucks, which they always put for some reason, they got trash games on Thursday, and they need to reevaluate them games. You know, I be having time to watch football because, you know, it's that one day. You know, basketball every day. So many teams, so many games. So it's like, I'll catch up later on the season on when playoff happen. And, you know, it doesn't help that your team sucked for over 20 years. You know what I mean? That too. So, you know, I don't find the time to, like, sit there and watch a basketball game. I'll maybe put it on while I'm doing something, while I'm working, you know. But football, for some reason, like even when all the things was going on with Colin Kaepernick, you know, I was with him with that, and you know, like this is why he kneel. You know, this is the shit we talking about. Like you trying to condemn him, yet you won't condemn outright racists for doing what they do, and that just showed me, you know, what the country was really about. They just they just showing it, you know. But you know, I was with it, like not trying to watch football and trying to be with him and stand behind him, but then it was like, oh, I couldn't help myself. I went back to watch football. It started slow, and I just, you know what I mean, and like, you know, and then he kind of went away, and then he was like pulling different antics, like they had a thing down here in Georgia where he was going to do the tryouts. And like 2017s were gonna go, and then all of a sudden he bounced and went somewhere else. You know what I mean? It was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you see want to play, but now you playing these games. So then it was like, man, then your message got lost on the antics. You know what I mean? I still like him, you know, but a lot of people were like, bro, forget all that. We understand that, but look at his stats. He ain't no ill quarterback. You know what I mean? He had the one good year when they went to the Super Bowl. But, you know, they was like, people sometimes need to see the facts and don't put the emotion into what the cause was good. It's great. But separate that from what he can actually do on the field. You know, so.
Facts.
Like, we don't need him.
No, we're like, it's easy to arrange a schedule like to watch football because you got that Thursday. And then most people are off on the weekends, you know, on Monday night. After I retired, I started watching more basketball.
Okay.
Because, you know, I had more time to do it. But, you know, my whole thing with the Kaepernick thing was like, I was glad he got the collusion settled. Like, we don't know how much that was. And I was glad Nike, you know, endorsed him and got him some income.
That was dope.
Because in the meantime, while all this was going on, they wasted his years. I mean, by the time he gave that workout, he looked good, but he still wasn't the same athlete. Like, you wasted, like, the peak of his career, and people were trotting out quarterbacks. That were garbage. That had nowhere near the skill set he had.
At the time.
He began, you know, his protest, man. So it's really just, it's a tragedy, man. I hate, you know, that they wasted his career like that. But I stood with him from the jump, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he took the bullet. He knew what was gonna happen. So
yeah. I mean, even in the workplace, man, like I had coworkers that didn't really understand until I put it in the context of like, yo, that's real. What he protesting again? Like, I've been racially profiled. I've been pulled over because I'm driving a Lexus and thrown on the ground and had my car searched. Like, that's real. You know, when they hear that, they're like, really? You know?
Because they're, you know, conversations with the cops, you know, it ain't like that. It's complete opposite.
It's not. It's really not. But yeah, man, I'm just, you know, I'm glad he got that collusion settlement, man. That was huge.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Because it
they
proved that
definitely
the owners colluded to be like, nah, don't.
To keep him out. No doubt. No doubt. They were signing people, man. Look at John Woolard, the quarterback the Rams rolled out there, and like some of these backup quarterbacks, man. Come on, man.
It was a joke. It was blatantly obvious that they didn't want to mess with him. Yep.
Ryan Mallett. Like some of these cats, man.
Yeah. What
quarterbacks?
What kills me though, which it's on one hand, it's like y'all appreciate like the support of like, you know, these corporations now, or like, you know, understand like what we've been saying about, you know, with the whether it was Black Lives Matter, not that the organization, but just the, you know, what we were talking about, the police stuff and everything, and the athletes and this and that, and it's like, I almost feel like it's cool to like support us now, like not because it's the right thing to do.
It's trendy.
What we've been saying since, you know, the 60s, 70s. Richard Pryor was saying it on comedy records in the 70s, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's like, so it's like it's cool to do it. You know what I mean? You get that feeling?
Trendy.
Like, I'm like, damn, all these corporations are like, oh man, they're backing this now. Like they're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's trendy and it's affecting their bottom line, Tiger. They don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, when you start affecting the money, then they're like, okay, let's change. Let's change, and then it affects the money. Yeah.
Yep. They don't want to get canceled.
Yep.
They don't want to get canceled, man.
Yep.
CPI. So I don't know if y'all got CPI down there. It's a security company like ADT or whatever for your like house alarm.
Yeah.
They're big in the South. I don't know if they have them up north or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But their CEO, when all this jumped out, their CEO put out a statement against all of that. He was straight, all lives matter, right? Dude, every neighborhood you start seeing people pulling them CPI signs up and calling ADT or calling, you know, another company, like, and, you know, he changed course and, you know, start hiring minorities in leadership. Like, it's all about the bottom line, man.
Yep.
They don't want to get canceled.
Yeah. See, it's like, oh, you wasn't hiring black people before this, but now since your money affected, now you want to do it and then put it out front. Like, see, no, okay, it's not like that. I'm sorry, because the checks were getting diluted.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Now I saw a CPI commercial the other day with like all minority employees.
They're at the club playing basketball, probably like, look at this bullshit. Word. That's why Chappelle, they didn't understand, like, he made a skit talking about when black people get reparations. Like, he was showing, like, dudes in the hood, they were saying, like, UConn's, like, they sold, like, 3 million, like, 8 million record labels was started the next day. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, man, he using all the stereotype. But he was, like, trying to make a point, like, this is what y'all think is going to happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it was like a double thing. Like, you know how Chappelle, he's a genius at that. Making you think, with his comedy. You know, and it was hilarious. You know, what's the name? Ashley Larry buying the Newport. He said, I bought Newport. You know what I
mean? Yeah. It's real, man. Sometimes we gotta laugh, man, to be able to deal with, you know, what we got going on.
Or, yeah, and that's true fact. So I like people from all walks of life all the time, not just when it benefits me.
Exactly.
Word up.
And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be, yo. Facts.
Word. But yeah, man, this is dope, bro.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? This is dope.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Can't wait to see who's in the Super Bowl after next week. That's dope.
So you officially made your pick. You going with Chiefs Packers. Let's see, man. See, I'm conditioned, man. If we get word that Mahomes is not playing, I would pick the Bills, man. I would go Bills Packers.
Yeah. Right. If they said right now he wasn't playing, I would. I would, because I don't trust no Chad Henne, bro. I don't, you know. So,
Oh, did you see the hashtag? Mahomes must not have been too concussed. They say he started the hashtag in the locker room. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. I saw that this morning. Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was dope. But he ain't winning no AFC championship.
Nah.
I don't think he could do it.
So
I don't know, man. I don't want to sound. I don't want to have the same picks. So I don't want to be chalk, man. But I said Chiefs Packers all along, man.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna stick with it. Stick with it.
Now you know what's coming, right? If the Bills win and get in the Super Bowl, you know what's coming, right? The memes.
Yes.
The jokes, because they 0-4 in the Super Bowl.
0-4.
So they lose again, you know they're gonna hear it again.
Yeah. Their best chance was the one against the Giants, man. Scott Norwood.
Wow,
that kick, man. That's that kick.
Yep. Laces out. What did he say that on what's his name? Ace Ventura?
yeah. Laces out. But I guess in my household, I need to be pulling Packers, man. Wifey, like I said, wifey a cheesehead. She on cloud 9 right now.
Oh yeah.
Brought out a Packers gear.
She going for them all the way. Yeah.
So I jumped that hoop when we get to the Super Bowl.
yeah, definitely. So, depending on how this game goes, right, against Chiefs and Bills, if Mahomes comes back and they dominate the Bills, then I'm gonna say they're gonna repeat. Because I still think Packers are gonna go. But if it's a low score and they barely do anything to the Bills yet still win, I might be on your wifey's side, bro. I might have to go with the cheesehead. I don't know. I just gotta see how they perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they beat the Niners, that it was a good game up until the third quarter, right? It was kind of like what Mahomes was doing. They were getting down, like they were doing in the playoffs, and he came back. I don't know. It's
all of those comebacks they made in the playoffs, man, hinged on some kind of miraculous play that he made, yo.
Yeah, I know.
The scramble for the touchdown run where he broke all those tackles.
Yeah.
The throw to Kelsey that it was like putting a BB through a needle eye. Like,
right?
This dude, man.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's
man.
Do we still have it in him to do that again?
Exactly. Yeah. His health, man. Like, I don't know the level of his health, man.
Yeah.
Like, if he's healthy, I don't think nobody can beat him. And they got more weapons than the Packers, man. If somehow you can contain Devontae Adams, like, you seen Aaron Rodgers staring down them cats when they dropped them balls. They dropped balls again.
I know.
Last game.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I don't know in the Super Bowl, can you count on Stanton and Allen and Lazard? Like, they drop balls on the regular. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And then the Packers defense, they don't really blow you away. You talking about 2 weeks, Andy Reid get to prepare.
I don't know. You know him.
He pulled the play out from the 1948 Rose Bowl. in last year's Super Bowl.
Bro, he's an evil genius mad scientist, bro.
2 weeks?
Can't get over
cat
that.
2 weeks?
I can't get over that play still. Like, I'm like sitting there, okay, they try to draw him off, or they gonna doing that to run the clock down.
That little spin.
They were like, yo, he hiked the ball. That's what the announcer said.
Yeah.
Threw it to Tyree. I said, oh, it's a wrap. Took the heart out of the Browns, Cleveland. Where Don Burr said, shout out to Detroit Lions, Matt Stafford. Come on, bro.
Yo, the Lions about to make a big mistake, Don Burr. They about to hire Dan Campbell as the head coach. Backup tight end. They used to coach for the Cowboys. This dude, like, I don't know why they pulled his name out of the coaching carousel with all of those good coaches out there. Dan Campbell, good luck with that, Don Burr.
Yeah. Good luck on being the new Cowboys. Oh
Dan
man,
Campbell. Okay.
that's great. Yeah, that's great. Salute, Sid. Or Zilda. I hear you. I hear you. Now, you know, if Buffalo get in that Super Bowl, I'm definitely gonna root for them. And
Yeah.
if the Tom Brady Bucks get in it, I'm rooting on whoever goes in the Super Bowl against him. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm a big Griselda fan. I love Griselda.
yeah,
It's a fresh breath. I'm breath of fresh air, man. Like with the Raptors coming out now, it's refreshing to have somebody come out that respects our era. Number one,
mm-hmm. Facts.
you know,
That's new, and that's they on that. You know what I mean?
respects our era, yo.
Word. I mean,
Yeah.
when Raekwon said, "Yo, we passed the torch," come
Yes.
on, right there, and you get a cosign from Wu-Tang.
Most
Bruh.
definitely.
I'm on cloud
Most definitely.
motherfucking 9.
Most definitely.
Word.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. So, yo, thank y'all tuning in, man. Both games, right, will be Sunday, right? 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. AFC, NFC's. NFC first? Or AFC?
That's a good question. I'm not sure which one is first.
Chiefs. I'm assuming the Chiefs will be the last because they're playing at the Chiefs. Packers.
Yeah, the Packers are first, 3:05, and then the Bills and Chiefs at 6:40.
6:40. Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's the lineup.
I'll definitely be doing some pregame festivities like I did this weekend. That was cool. I think that was cool. People tuned in, and I saw all the fans. You know what I mean? The fans of the teams coming in there and talking. We gonna win. We gonna win. That was pretty dope. So definitely
Yeah, that is dope.
some pre-games. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. So yeah, Demaro, yeah, Zoom too. We gonna not live obviously, but y'all want to we'll
Discuss the game. Yeah,
chat it up
yeah,
on
yeah.
Zoom while we're watching the game. Word. I'm with it.
That's dope.
Queen City, salute, brother.
Salute, Tiger.
Thank you once again, and salute to the tribe. Everybody tuned in, and thank you for tuning in. Another edition of Fullblast Fanatics. We'll see y'all next time, and I'll be live in a little bit. Play some more music before the comic show. Don't forget Comics and Hip Hop with Reno today at 6:30. Got to talk about that WandaVision.
Yeah.
But,
Salute,
right,
salute to the chat, to the tribe. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.